to satisfy the need. So, essentially, the need has to be experienced. It cannot be created. You can't make me feel hungry. I got to experience that need. I can experience a whole lot of needs. Most of you who sitting here would have heard of that very famous psychologist who did his lifetime study on needs. Have you heard? Ma'am? Absolutely. Professor Kavita is spot on there. Abraham Maslow. The hierarchy of needs. The whole story about needs, right from food, clothing, shelter, sex, to security, to self-esteem, to safety needs, to self-esteem needs, and finally self-actualization needs. This whole business that you and I are in, gentlemen, is all about needs. And if we understand that, then this morning we have taken the first step towards becoming an unstoppable sales champion. Because I would have managed to change your focus from the product you're selling to the person who's buying it. So selling begins with a product, marketing begins with the consumer. And now, of course, we have moved to other things, but then why this business of marketing? Why is this so important? Why do we need to change focus? Why do we need to change horses midstream? Why suddenly, after decades and decades of selling, we now have to talk marketing? Because sales have begun to decline. A. Because people have found better ways to satisfy their needs. B. There's a slowdown in growth. Look at America. Look at the United States of America. An economy that drove the world economy to soar for nearly the entire century. They produced and they produced and they produced and they produced products of fine quality, and the world bought them and used them. And today, it's so funny, it's so ironic, it's so strange. My last car that I had was a Ford. And for my sister, who lives in Canada, she works in Canada, came down to visit me, and I picked her up at the airport, and she said, "Oh, so you bought a new car?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "What's it?" I said, "It's a Ford." "What? You got crazy? You got mad? You bought a Ford? You stupid or something?" She's my younger sister. She's about 6 years younger than me. I said, "Listen, don't get so mad about it. So what? It's a Ford. It's a Ford. You should be happy. Nobody drives a Ford anymore, except a couple of old farmers who've got that Thunderbird or something like antique pieces. Who drives a Ford? Couldn't you buy a Toyota or a Honda or a Mitsubishi or something modern like that?" And then I whispered, I said, "Okay, now you come and sit down, we'll talk about it later." And so strange. Ford, the symbol of the United States of America, manufactured in Ambattur. 92% components indigenously produced. You know where Ambattur is? Ambattur? Ambattur? Nobody knows. It's in Chennai, nowhere near Detroit. It's a suburb of Chennai. 92% of the parts are indigenously manufactured. Just a couple of things are imported from China and some other places. Assembled in Ambattur and sold in Argentina, Brazil, Peru, all of South America, and soon North America. How would you like Amul butter made in China? Well, the world's changing. The world's changing. And I was very pleased the other day to see Henry Ford Jr. You know Henry Ford Jr.? The heir to the Ford empire, the youngest in line. You know where I met him? I live in Mumbai, and I live in a place called Juhu. You know Juhu in Mumbai? It's famous for a beach. It's also famous for a very famous temple called the ISKCON temple. He was there with his head all shaven, dancing in one of the ISKCON processions. He's one of the, what do you call it, monks or
followers,
disciples, followers of the ISKCON. And I said, "Oh my gosh, look what we imported. We're exporting the Ford, and we imported Ford himself." Well, changing world. We're moving into a different economy, a global economy. We're going to now play this world, play this economy by new rules. There are going to be new rules. And believe you me, some of the things I'm going to tell you will frighten you really. Because even I don't have the answers to it. For example, I met someone last week who is in the business of exporting garments. So I asked him, what's up, how's business? He said, business has shut down. The shutdown, you were doing tons and tons of garments till 2 years ago. He said, that was till 2 years ago. I don't do that anymore. I said, why? There's no market left. I said, what do you mean there's no market left? You were into jeans and you were into denims and you were doing so well. He said, boss, do you know what a pair of Wranglers costs in the United States of America? Landed price? Can anyone guess? Have you heard of a brand called Wranglers? Jeans, Levi's and Wranglers, right? You know the landed cost of a pair of Wrangler jeans in the US of A is, when I say landed price, you understand what landed price? I just try to write down these figures so that you can get an idea of the scale of what I'm talking about. You know what he told me? 2 US dollars. You must be crazy. 110 rupees? He said, yes, made in Bangladesh. What do you mean? I said, this is crazy. But I said, I was there last year, and I was there last year. And then I remembered, I said, oh yes, I had gone to Walmart, and I bought a pair of Wranglers. Do you know how much I paid for it? It was on sale. I was so excited because, I said, wow, I'm getting an American brand in America. You know how much I paid for it on sale? I paid $15. And you know what happened 2 months ago? My son, who's in college, came running to me and said, Dad, I need some money. Why? Hurry up! He was out of breath, panting. Quick, quick, give me some money. What? There's a sale at Levi's. He's selling jeans. Buy 2, you get 1 free. You know what I mean? He's selling 4,000 rupees jeans. Dad, I'm getting it for 3,000 rupees. He took money from me and ran away 6,000 rupees to buy 3 pairs of jeans. Buy 2, get 1 free. Sale. There was a riot there. They had called in the police to stop people. So all the young people were diving over each other to grab those jeans which were on sale. So they were buying jeans for 2,000 rupees a piece, which otherwise were going to cost 3,000 to 4,000. How much did that translate into US dollars?
$60 to $80.
$60 to $80. And there was a riot to buy them. Hey, which is the poor country and which is the rich country? Now, why are these guys going mad trying to... And let me break your heart. Let me break your heart totally, since I've already broken it up. Okay? You know where that cloth came from to make those jeans? From the world's largest denim manufacturer, Arvind Mills. You know where the thread came to make those jeans? Not Guatemala. Madura Coat. Do you know where the button came from that went on to this? The button that came from Amit, Taiwan. And the zip, it came from YKK. But the leather patch at the back that said Wranglers and Levi's, where did that come from? Chennai. And it got fabricated where?
Bangladesh.
Dhaka, Bangladesh. And was sold in the US in the branded store for $50, in Walmart for $15, but in Mumbai it was $80. Mr. Ashwini Kumar is glaring at me like I was responsible for this. He says, don't tell me that's how much I paid for that lovely denim jacket that I'm wearing. That's what you're thinking, Mr. Ashwini Kumar. So what's the story?
But that is supposedly not manufactured in Bangladesh. That is manufactured in India, which is sold in India. So the production cost...
I'll allow you that aberration. But the fact still remains. The damn thing cost me $80, $60, whereas it costs an American $15 in a branded store. It's $50, and it costs, and it really actually costs $2 to make. And why are we going nuts buying it? tell me this? I'll give you a clue. What did we pay for? What did we pay for? Let's see. Here's something for someone who gives me the answer. What did we pay for?
Brand.
There you go. There we paid for the brand. That's to relieve the stress for the day. We paid for the brand. So now we make the products and the Americans sell us the brand. Because if you come with me to Mumbai, I will take you to Fashion Street and I'll buy you a pair of identical jeans without the leather patch on the back, costing 300 rupees. But you won't wear it because you gone crazy, Dad. My son tells you gone nuts or something. You want me to go to college wearing that? You know what will happen to my reputation? You know people talk about me if I tell them I'm wearing Fashion Street jeans. You must be joking, Pop. You're old-fashioned. And they're not even toned. Imagine I'm getting 5,000 rupee jeans with tears in all strategic places, frayed bottoms, and they're cut. And they even sell me a self-destruction kit. I can destroy it wherever I want. Because Wranglers 2 years ago came out with a new model of jeans. They called them gunshot jeans. They were selling for 11,500 rupees in Mumbai. You know what gunshot jeans are? Not shooting jeans. They're called gunshot jeans. You buy a pair of jeans that fits you, they're customized, you give it to them, they take it and you tell them where you want the holes. They hang it up and there's a double barrel gun, they shoot, and you got now jeans with bullet holes in it. They're called gunshot jeans. And you can even decide where you want the holes.
There's a horse tree with 4.
No, there's a horse tree with 4. You're living in a fool's paradise, my friend. Okay, so there we go. Gunshot jeans with holes in strategic places. If there's a smart guy, he'd probably market them as air-conditioned jeans. Anyway, so there you go. The point is, it's a whole different ball game now. Now it's a whole different ball. This business of sales and marketing is getting complicated. It's no more a simple thing about making a product and selling it like we used to do. It's no more a question of buying a Sony and using it. It's no more a question of buying a Ford and using it. It's no more a question of all these things we've learned and known about. It's a whole new world. Okay? I'll answer the questions in easy installments, but meanwhile, if you have any questions to ask, and Mr. Sinwani, can you be the class monitor? Please tell me when to shut up. Okay? Seriously, tell me when to shut up whenever we need a break for tea. 11:45 would be the first break. Okay, thank you. That's another 10 minutes to go. Okay. How to build a brand? The million-dollar question, how to build a brand. I shall answer. If you stay awake for the rest of the day, I'll answer that in the evening. Okay. I promise you I'll do. So we have increasing competition, increasing expenditure, and that's why we've got all this business, sales and marketing happening, and this is the marketing mix that Professor Kavita spoke about. Just for the uninitiated, I don't mean to bore you to death with this because I know most of you know all about this, but just for those who don't, the very famous marketing mix that is the first lesson in marketing and sales every guy learns in marketing class. The 4 P's, about product, about price, about promotion, and about place. You all learned about this, right? I am going to ask you a trick question, Professor. No, I won't ask Professor. She'll say you're embarrassing me. I'll ask that smart guy in the back. He knows everything. Yeah, you're the smart guy. You're the guy giving us the answers. Okay, you try. Of course you try. Who was the author of the marketing mix?
Philip Kotler.
Ah, no, not Philip Kotler. So we have another trophy to give away to the right answer. The question is, who was the author of the marketing mix? He said Philip Kotler. Philip Kotler wrote about it in his book. He did, but he was not the one who started it. Yes, sir. Who's that? Who's that? Okay. Anyone? Yeah, I think you're close there. You're close by. Jerome McCarthy. Oh, that's yours. Of course it was. It was Jerome McCarthy who wrote about it. Actually, it was Neil Borden who first wrote about it in a paper, but Neil Borden had just 3. And he had product, he had price, and he had promotion. But it was Jerome McCarthy who published the paper and published the 4 P's with product, price, promotion and place, which became the toast of all America, which was popularized by Philip Porter in his book and used by Porter and Stanton and everybody else. And today, all of us in India parrot the 4 P's because that's the basis of marketing. But I love it because it's the simplest way to explain this whole business of marketing. It's all about first the product, which means the variance, the quality, the design, features, branding, packaging, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to go details. I'm not going to go into the details. You know all about it. But if you want to ask me anything, any question, you are most welcome to ask the question.